Welcome back to the Roadshow this morning in The Buzz. Today, the Senate could move a step closer to repealing the military's Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy, a law that bans gays from serving openly. A key vote is scheduled for today. Leading Democrats need 60 votes to push it through. Now, the controversial topic is really quite quickly, actually, becoming an election year issue, so much so that celebrities like Lady Gaga are using their star power to try and make a change. She appeared yesterday at a rally in Maine, but still, feelings are mixed on the subject. Take a look.
Repeal it. It's absurd.
I think we should leave it the way it is.
Doesn't it seem to you that we should send home the prejudice? The straight soldier who hates the gay soldier. Our new law is called, If You Don't Like It, Go Home.
Her most conservative look yet. Don't Ask, Don't Tell. A lot of people don't realize this, but it was actually enacted in 1993 by President Clinton. And under that policy, more than 13,000 soldiers have been discharged. Many Senate Democrats argue that the policy deprives the military of capable soldiers and is a violation of civil rights. But critics say repealing the policy during wartime would hurt morale. So, first of all, what do you guys think about this issue, and also of celebrities kind of using star power as the bully pulpit?
I finally realized who she looks like in that. She looks like Corrado Soprano with those big glasses.
You know, that's exactly who she looks like.
Junior.
Well, you know,
yeah.
And you know, remember when she went on Larry King and she dressed up, looked just like Larry King with those suspenders?
Getting back to the matter at hand, I'm sure most of you have seen the movie A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't handle the truth.
Well, that's a volatile. That is a testosterone-filled environment. The military.
Yes.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's a. I mean, there's women in the military, but it's a man's world in there. And you know, it's one thing to make a rule to say, all right, it's okay to allow them in to express their sexual orientation and you know, whatever, get rid of it. But once those doors are closed, and once it's just the men in that room,
it's a different
and there's
story.
a gay man in there, I'm telling you, it's changed a little bit, but I don't know if
still in the military, still in the sports arena.
It's not a safe environment.
It is not always. It is not, in this society, in this culture. It is not always safe to expose yourself as someone who is homosexual.
I think if you're a good soldier, you're a good soldier. I agree with what you're saying, but you know, straight, gay, bi, left, right, blue, green. I think if you're a good soldier, you can be a good soldier. I don't think.
I agree with that. I totally agree with you. But the point
and I think the level of homosexuality too. I think the ones that are joining the military to fight for this country are. I don't want to. I mean, there's a level of homosexuality in terms of some are just super over the top and some are more reserved, and you probably couldn't even tell.
But what if you found you're in your battalion with your group and you
and you guys are having with somebody,
you're rooming with someone, and you're off in some field in Kabul, Afghanistan, and everybody finds out the guy 2 bunks over is gay, and you guys are having a bad you guys are having a bad day, and it's like, well, the military allowed it, he can openly express. But next thing you know, the guy's got a pillowcase over his head because one soldier goes cuckoo because he doesn't like homosexuals and beats the crap out of them.
See,
and they're more exposed to that.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. It doesn't matter what the rule, the government, these senators in Washington, they can make all the rules they want. But when you're in the thick of battle, you're in that battalion, you're out in the war arena. Things change. I mean, the rules change.
Well, I tell you what, I'm curious to hear what some of our viewers are saying about this, because it's certainly a hot topic. And Mel, I know that you're talking to them on the live blog this morning.
I am, and I'll tell you, we're getting a little bit of everything this morning, but everyone is pretty in agreement that they're fighting for our troops, support them either way, straight or gay, no problem. So let's hear, I'm here on the live blog on foxprovidence.com, and let's hear what some of our friends have to say this morning. Joseph Butera says, I don't know much about the policy, but we do live in a free country. If someone chooses to be gay, then that is their right, and it's none of my business. And Diana says, if they choose to be gay, that is their freedom. I support our troops 100%. Me too, Diana. And in case you're just joining us this morning, I posted today's web poll on our homepage on foxprovidence.com. We're asking, what do you think about the military's Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy? Your choices are A, leave it. it's fine and working, or B, change it. It needs to be updated. And our friends on Facebook are weighing in this morning. Jean Joy writes, why are people so concerned about one's sexuality? It's no one's business. And Danielle McKenzie says, these men and women are fighting for our freedom, including freedom of speech, yet they're being discriminated against. So we got a lot of great comments this morning from all of our bloggers and our friends on Facebook. Don't go anywhere because I'll be back at the end of the show with your web poll results. But Lily's